maçlar kazanırsan şampiyon oluyorsun. Gene anlaşıldı.
Niye? Yok, anlaşmayı yaptım. 4
Çok bir şey değil az. Marifet veriyor musun? Kaybederken kazançlı çıkıyor.
şu anda iyi mi?
Zaten kazançlısın.
Şu anda iyi. Yok, şu anda öndeyim.
Herkesin masrafı başka. Sen 3 restoranda yemek yersin. Ben pizzacıda yerim. Onları bilemeyiz. Bunları yapmak zor ya. Hepimiz ödül alıyorlar. Pay almaya çalışıyoruz. Kaybederken ne kadar faydalı aldıysan o kadar başarılı olursun. Kazanırsan zaten alıyorsun payını. Kazanırsan zaten onu yapıyorsun. Kaybederken alıyorsun.
Kupaların en büyüğü, birinci yani büyük olarak. Yoksa hepsi aynı boy.
Biraz daha büyük. 11, yes.
Okay.
Do you have any deals or
It's okay. The clock, perhaps.
money deals match?
I have a clock.
Not clock, deals.
Est-ce que tu veux faire un arrangement
Qu'as-tu
financier ou pas?
If you want.
qu'as-tu fait jouer?
Thank you. 500 pour le perdant en plus. Hein? Ok, voilà.
Marquez-le combien sur Rachid Zafir?
Yeah, 500 for the loser.
Il va le marquer comme ça, tu le signes.
Ah, ouais, très bien. Non, je les ai sur moi. Hein. Donc c'est 11 points.
22, non?
Ouais, 22, 22.
Oraya almak. Kamera görüyor ya. Solve this problem. Maybe
There should be some tape.
I put it on my, here, give me your mic. Just pick your... Monsieur.
Vincent?
Hein, c'est ça. Ouais. Voilà. Ouais, comme ça, moi je les ai sur moi, mais c'est lui qui te les donnera.
Some more.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Arnaud.
Photo. Handshake. Photo.
I'm taking the photo, but
Handshake. Photo. Yap sen.
T'as juste le soleil.
C'est pas grave.
Okay.
T'as des idées, c'est ça? Ah oui, non, alors je sais pas prendre le orange. Pour la caméra.
Familiar with Marcus? Yeah.
okay. So just chat here. We have Alex Shagan, for example, Mr. Goebel's chatting. We have this. I need to sort this out, but just introduce yourself, start talking. I'll be right back.
C'est 11 points.
Oh.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody. I am with the inimitable James Newman of Gloucester and laterly Glasgow.
It's a James Fest here at
Indeed.
Beaulieu-sur-Mer.
Indeed, he has chosen the world's greatest first name, and I can only applaud him for this. So, all right, what's going on? All right, we have George Simpson Jr. in the red corner, and Vincent Nardi once again in the black corner. This looks like it's been a 5-3 opening with a race. Race looks fairly even. 1-6, you make the 5 point. Okay, are you familiar with either of these players, James?
I'm not. I played Vincent for the first time earlier today, the speed match, which I managed to scrape home in. Other than that, I know little of them.
Okay, so we watched Vincent Nardi. He's a strong player. There's a couple of questionable cube decisions in the last one. Let's see if he can iron these out. The board structure looks appalling, but it might work. Okay, we got a shot and another one down.
Can't beat a stack 3-point.
Oh, I love it. Get those valuable builders for the 2 and the ace point, yeah. And that's actually a pretty good roll. I think we're still far from a cube, even if he comes in badly. I don't think he has quite enough men in the zone for a good attack, so I would play on. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with the Reds 5 made as well. Don't think so.
Now it's a different story. 1-3. I don't know what he does with a 3. Do you think this is a cube already?
Looks a little black. Still looks a little stiff to me. I'm not sure. It can't be far off. It's got to be ahead.
I think just a single checker back holding game is not strong. I think you have to look at the race, really. All right, there's been Arda is explaining something or asking something. I should have asked him to move the scoreboard forward. I'm not going to leave again and do that. So, all right. Cube is there.
There's your cube.
And he took it immediately. Wow, that was a quick take. So I've never actually met George Simpson. I've never seen him play. Despite the name, he is Turkish. His father was obviously George Simpson, but he is Turkish, not American. It has been very clearly pointed out.
Right.
So, all right, we have Alex Ishagian and Mrs. Doubles in the chat active. That's good to see. And all right, so I was surprised at the speed of that take. It's going to be quite hard. Be quite hard to hold this. I think all you can hope for is a race.
Normally, you just end up with a fly shot here, don't you? It's about the best you normally get.
Yeah, I'm not sure you can risk a shot here. George's board is very strong, but I think you have to check the race. If he might be trailing, this is a really interesting position. I don't know. I don't like this play. It looks so ugly.
That didn't look right. I thought just making the 1 or doing something else would have been better there. But we'll see.
Yeah, it might be correct. I'm not sure.
Oh, there you go. There's the pick and pass and make the ace.
Yeah. All right. Now this is
more comfortable now.
And the ace 4 is Fan. He's looking pretty good for Vincent. What do you think his winning chances are in this game so far?
For black, this has got to be looking at probably 75, 80, I would guess. Not much going on here unless you come in very quickly.
All right, 3-2 is cocked. He needs to come in. 2-6 does come in. I think it's better coming in on the 2 than the 5 here. Yep. Loose hits are still uncomfortable for Vincent. 3-1 is not his best. I think you got to play safe here.
You just have to stack it up, don't you? I think.
Yeah, I think any indirect shot is an absolute killer.
You could play 9-6, 11-10 is the other option that he's looking at.
And what are you leaving with this? 3-5?
Just 5-3, yeah, that's kind of duped from the back, so maybe this could be a little better.
So it's only 2 shots, so it could be worthwhile. It's a lot more flexible. The other one gave a lot of really bad 6s. So I quite like this. This one at least gives him a bit more flexibility. 5-4, I might run with... Oh no, I think his race is too bad to run.
Yeah, yeah, you've got to stay there.
Yeah, I don't think there's many gammons here. 5-2 is not a good one. That's just... I know we love a nice stack on the 3-point. 6-1. Okay, you've got the 6 prime now.
They weren't supposed to listen to us and act on that advice.
5-1. Oh, this is a shot
is a
lever.
shot.
I think he's got a hit. You're leaving a shot anyway, so I think, yeah, I like this and just hit there, so you're only leaving one block. But a hit is absolutely fatal here. He gets
there
it,
it
yeah.
is.
Do you think it's too good already?
I would be inclined to just ship it back. The gammons look pretty limited there, but I don't know. With black's board to wrecked, maybe you could end up
You go fishing for
fishing
a checker.
for more, yeah.
He's got some bad ones. Double 4s are not good. That 2-1, okay. Yeah, 3-1 gives you a bit more flexibility on this from the
Now
6
it just
point.
comes back.
Yeah, now insta pass. Yeah, I think just to not get hit with the bad double 4 might be worth it. Although, honestly, I might have gone on. There are some gammons, and you can always go fishing for other ones. You're probably going to get a shot.
It's less scary when you've got 2 gaps in board as well.
Oh yeah. All right, so 2-0. So tell us about yourself, James Newman.
Well, I started playing in the Bristol club actually. So it was Cecilia Rogers, formerly Spark, who actually taught me how to play. So that's where I started playing. Since moved up to Scotland, and we've got a couple of good clubs up there. I play with the Stirling and Falkirk group now. So Alistair Woods and Neil Webb will be the names people will be familiar with.
Okay, so decent level.
Yeah. So Alistair's probably he's generally regarded as the Scottish number 1. You don't have the player pool up in Scotland that you do down in England for sure.
Yeah.
But no, we've still got a pretty good scene given the smaller player pool. Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting a quite an interesting game developing here. I think Vincent certainly has the advantage. You could think about cubing here. 6-4. I think he might have missed a cube there. At a trailing score, you want to be really vigilant. You do not want to miss your market. Lose your market, sorry. Okay. Marcus should be joining us soon. He said he would be. So let's hope he knows where we are. Hopefully he'll make it over. He certainly will be joining us for the grand final tomorrow. So that'll be a treat. Hopefully we can get Chris Bray, maybe Tristan Remy, get a nice panel as well. Okay, so here we have. Would you call this a back game?
Yeah, it's not really a back game, is it?
Oh, that double 1 has done a world of good to his position. And this 4-5 is a bit grim. Just bring 2 down, probably.
Could also play to the 4. Yeah, down looks probably more natural.
Yeah. Going to the 4, you don't really want to be putting checkers behind that advanced anchor.
No.
Putting both on the 9.
That double 1 has just turned this around massively.
5-3. I think you're just coming. I don't really like this. I would have probably come down with.
No, I don't agree. Yeah, I would have done the same.
That 5-3 is an absolute genius roll.
Get to run.
If he doesn't get a hit, which he does, there are quite a few returns. A lot of 1s, and then 4-4, 4-5, 2-6.
That's one of them. 2-6.
2-6 from the bar, as Ray Fogelund would say. And double 4 is bad. I would ship this cube now.
I think so, yeah. The 5-1 double anchor is not very strong.
And he took it immediately. He took that so fast.
Insta friction burn take.
Yeah. Oh my god. Because there are quite a lot of gammons here. This is not a real bad game.
No.
More blood. Say, he might roll a double 1 or a double 2 and make it a real bad game. 1-3. Okay, he's in with 1, but you don't want to be stacking up checkers there. 6-3. We're getting some ugly rolls from Vincent.
Yeah. I guess you make 7 with a 6, and then think about a 3, which is probably just going to be
into the
6, I suppose.
Yeah, just a bit more flexible. You want to be aiming at the juice point next, I think. Maybe make the 8 if you can do it.
It's another dancer.
Yeah, I was surprised with the speed of that pass. That take, sorry. And another grim one. Like, you'd love to make the juice point, but that's not going to happen. Another one to the 6, you think?
Now that looks good. Yeah, I think 6-3 there looks sensible.
Okay, some jokers. 5-6. At least it mobilizes one of the backjackers. A bit less likely to crunch now. Alex says 1-5 usually converts to a single anchor holding game. This is true. It's quite good to have that ace point if you're really far behind in the race. It can save a lot of gammons, a lot of games.
This is interesting.
The 1-2. All right, the 1's easy. What do you do with the 2? I think I'd probably make the juice point here. You got those builders on the 2, the 3, and the 4 that are just crying out for to be mobilized. This seems a little bit stiff. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd be inclined just to make the deuce, I think.
Or you could actually make the 8 and then slot the juice, which is not too bad.
Yeah, that would probably be number 2 for me.
But this seems pretty
this,
solid. It's
it
a
is.
point
I
you
mean,
won.
if you hit from if red hits from the 5, that's
Yeah.
sorry, from the 20, that's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Which obviously he would.
Indeed. What we got? 2-4 misses, but it does mobilize a checker from the back, which is very helpful for George. 2-3. Another sticky roll. Question: do you stack him on the 6?
I think so. Well, he's got a 3 to go, right? So, yeah, just that odd number at the back is not nice.
Yeah.
I think I would just suck it up and stack the 6.
Yeah, Alex is in favor of making the juice point, which I quite like. The only place the 2 builders can go is the 2, so yeah, I think it was a good roll. It was a good decision. Actually, George's timing is looking all right.
Yeah, he danced for a while earlier on, and that helped him out for
Yeah.
sure.
So as an actual backgammon, 1-5 is not great. You're less likely to get a double shot, which is kind of really what you're hoping for here. 2-1, all right, a bit more stacking. But the ace point will keep him in the game for a while. He's going to have to run off one of those anchors quite soon, though, I think. Oh, 2-6
Well,
is
there's your shot.
2-6 is a rough one. You just got to...
Obviously, do this, just leave the single shot.
Yeah. 3-1,
there
he
it
gets
is.
the hit. And I think we might see a recube if he doesn't come in. Would you recube this? At a leading score?
Would not, I think I would already, yeah.
And now here's interesting.
You've got some really nasty entering and cracking numbers as well there.
Yeah,
so
for sure. I like coming off the 20 point. I don't love leaving a single ball on the ace point to let him come in.
No,
and
you can then get
fall on you.
jokered with your double 2s and double 1s and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not cubing. Does he think it's too? It's certainly not too good. They're nowhere near enough gammons
I would just be
here.
shipping this back, I think.
You're running off. You just you're tempting fate by. All right, the 6 prime is good. However, there are some bad rolls. 5-3, like double 5s are ugly. Double 3s, double 2s are good. Double 2s are fine. And yeah, now he's completely free, and now it's too good for sure.
Now it's too good. Yeah.
I think he's taking these cubing decisions a little bit quickly. That's fine. Double 1s are not that scary. Now you go the 6 prime. The 6. All right, he's in and he's not cracking.
Yeah, so this is where you can definitely do this and fish for the second one.
Yeah. Now Vincent would be really happy just to dance until the last possible minute. 6-4. Yeah, I like leaving the bot there and just running that around. You can roll it forward, but I think you want to be hit here.
I would. Yeah, I agree.
All right, he's in and he's putting one on the juice. Things are looking pretty creaky from Vincent's point of view. So James, what was the technique for handling a 6 prime?
Yeah, just hope to dance forever and then roll a few double sixes later on.
No,
I
but
think.
rather when you have the
When
six
you
prime.
have it,
When you
yeah.
have the six prime, how do you handle it?
Well, look, with it, when you're like this, exactly as George is doing at the moment, as long as you can maintain it, obviously you want that checker back up in the air, get hit, recirculate, try and pick up another one.
Yeah, just kind of slowly moving it forward like a caterpillar. I think he doesn't have a choice here. You've got to close it and start bearing off. I think this...
And then you get to the point where you pretty soon you just be better off just recubing back because the gammons are so low.
I don't like this play. I don't like going to the ace.
Didn't look right.
Yeah, there's no shot levers here.
No, I think as soon as you get to a point where you do have a potential shot lever, you're usually better off just reshipping.
And now I don't like this because if Vincent rolls a double six or even just a 6-5 or 6-4, he can come back into it. Now you ship.
I think that's right to recube there. And obviously he drops.
All right, 4-0 was that 7 away, 11 away. How's your match equity?
What are we? So what is that? So 7 away, 11 away. So yeah, the 11 away scores is the formula I use doesn't quite work out all the way up to 11. Anything less than that, it works. As soon as you get up to 11, it goes slightly wrong. But
okay, all right. So it looks like Vincent is going to be pretty aggressive with his cubing and probably with his checker play at the moment. He wants to get into highly volatile gammonage positions, send an early aggressive cube, and get a gammon to level the match. Let's see if he can do it.
And based on what we've seen so far, he knows it's probably going to get taken.
Yeah, so, immediately.
Yeah.
Although I saw Vincent has a similar thing. He was a very dangerous position. He was leading 6-3 to 9 in the previous round on here, and very dangerous position. And he took a cube and he was punished for it. He was very close to losing a backgammon for the match. He rolled a double 1 on a 1-point board. A 1 in 6 chance of losing a backgammon in the match, which is a terrible thing.
So it's death or glory with these guys, is what we're saying.
Yeah,
we like it.
It makes for great TV. So all right, a double 6. We're having a pretty blitzy structure from George Simpson. I like this tempo shot. Sure, he doesn't really have anything better. 1-3 hits, and the 3 is steps up,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
There are some nice entering numbers. 2-6 is not one of them.
Entering number.
I think he's too far ahead in the score to cube now, but he'll probably just make his 4-point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. 3-5 enters and does not hit. Oh, it hits in the outfield, even better.
Well, you got a choice.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure.
Gone for this one.
That's quite nice because it does bring a builder down, but it gives nice 6s from the bar, which he takes full advantage
of. Indeed.
Yeah, okay. 6-1 is not his
not
best.
Not particularly great.
I don't. Do you come down or do you jump out?
I think maybe you just get the guy out of there.
Yeah, you certainly don't go to the 2. That at least is a priming play. The thing is, you're stripping your midpoint, which is not a huge amount of fun. Here's a double shot.
Like a double hitter, yeah.
Yeah, it's a double hitter, and if he comes in badly, it might even be too good. All right, he comes in very well.
Great shot.
Okay, Vincent is back in it. No, 7 away, 11 away is 70%, according to Alex. Thank you for the update. I would like to have a second computer here so I can just run XG and use the tables and put positions in. But yeah, one thing at a time, guys. All right, here we are. What have we got? Double 2 for Vincent. You can make the 4-point. Yeah, make the anchor, make the 4-point. I don't see anything better. Nah, this is a bit loose. He's got a blitzing board. Why do you want to give him the free 3s?
Yeah.
No, I think the other play was stronger.
The other one.
Like, especially when you're so far behind in the race,
Mm-hmm.
you really want to play purely. You want to build a prime. You want to prepare for the hits and win that way. Like, you're not going to win a blitz when you got 5 checkers back and a broken midpoint, I don't think. Okay,
It's
in
not the
from
textbook way of going about it, for sure.
no, and now we're getting to a point where George could be starting to think about a cube. This hits and makes the 18 point. Oh no, he's on the bar. My apologies.
So I guess
Oh,
this one is just going to have to step up from the back.
Yeah, his position is not looking good. At least he hasn't buried any checkers. 2-3.
So that's just going to hit and then
Yeah,
pop
this
out
seems
from the
fine.
mid.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex says he has a second computer when commentating. Okay. 1, 2. Who's all right? Oh, this position is ugly for both
Yeah,
players.
it is strange.
Like when you get to this kind of position in a match, you start to think, have I just played really badly to get to
exactly.
this point? Sometimes you just get to it. It's quite rare that when you play XG,
When did the first snowball start rolling down the hill?
Yeah. Like that third checker on the juice point for George is deeply unpleasant. I think double 5 is moving way too quickly. You got to do something with one of those checkers.
I think you just bring this run round like this.
Yeah. If you're Vincent, you want a 2 to make the 3-point anchor. If you're George, you really want to stop him making that 3-point anchor. I'm not sure it's worth breaking the 7 to do it though. And I think you just want to. You come around. If you can leave a direct shot on the 5 there, it's not that bad because he
that
doesn't.
forces him to break the anchor, doesn't it?
Yeah, he does not want to do that. 5-3. Here's his choice. I think his board is probably strong enough to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, bring in a builder. But there's like some crushing on double 1, for example, double 4. 1-5 is pretty weak.
Not a good shot.
So I don't like when people come in and just put it like a couple of inches away from the board.
It's very annoying.
Okay, in the background you can hear Arda announcing some results. Okay. So what has he played? He's played the 5.
Played the 5.
No, I don't think the tempo can be correct here. You don't have the follow up.
3 checkers back on the 24. It
And
can't be. I don't think.
and while there are threats in front, I'm not sure I like this play. Your front position, your back position is so bad, and your front position is not that much better. I'm actually quite surprised there's no cube here. This is
As you
rough.
said, there was one of these really awkward games where probably both players were a little confused as to where they actually are.
Yeah, like what is your game plan here? I imagine if you're George, you're racing.
Yeah, I guess normally you just kind of fall back to looking at overall structure in these sorts of positions, don't you? Just go with feel.
Yeah, we're starting to go the racing lead, but
that's clarified matters rather substantially.
And he needs to roll well here. 4-1 is a bit of a whiff. He can't hit. He just brings one down here. Yeah.
Is that even? Yeah.
I don't like taking this cube. No. I'd be happy to let this one go to 6 away. With 3 on the ace point, just an impure structure, blots everywhere.
No. Sensibly let that one go, I think.
Yeah, I think he was just happy to see the back of that game.
I think we all were. It was a very tough one to call.
Oh, it was an absolute headache. All right, let's see if he's going to start with 3 checkers on the 8th point.
Yeah,
no, he's seen it.
Noticed. There we go.
It does happen. All right, 3-1. 6-4. I think at a trailing score, yeah, you got to go for the aggressive juice point play. 2-1. I don't love the split here. Would have come down.
It's a blitz formation, isn't it? You normally just play 13-11 there.
3-4 hits and will come down. If George comes in badly, we will see a cube. What we got 4-6 is decent. I think this is enough to keep the cube at bay.
Yeah, he's also made his 5 point early, obviously with the opening roll.
Here you can make the. Oh, you can make the ace point ahead. You can make the 4
Yeah,
point
that
as
looks
well.
reasonable.
If he fans, I think you're sending it.
Yeah.
3-6. He's
Nice.
doing the
Nice
opposite.
hit.
He's rolling very well, George Simpson Jr. Ace 2 does not a lot of good. I think I don't like making the juice point anchor here. I'd probably step up to the
Probably
3.
step up, exactly. Yeah. You don't want to be frozen behind the 8 point.
Yeah. All right. 4-2. What do you do here?
That's about as good as you. Yeah, you had to leave one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
The board's not terrifying yet.
Yeah. Okay. Now he makes
Yeah,
a
now
better
we've got
anchor.
a slightly better position.
But his front position is so impure. It's going to be quite hard to contain any checker that gets hit. George Simpson's rolled another
2-1, very nice.
Not entirely sure it's a joker. It still does leave a shot, but Vincent obligingly misses. He gets to slot another point. Ugh. What do you do here?
Yeah.
You want to leave a free 6?
Guess you could play 13-6.
You're leaving a direct shot everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Will Vincent get the 4 now? No. He will not.
I was calling a double 4 there. Never mind a 1-4.
Oh, double 4 would be a beautiful roll. This is nice. We have 5 prime. Actually, we're getting close to a
This
cube.
is going to be another cube for the leader, I think.
And he gets the 4. He has probably saved the cube.
He is not.
Oh my
It's
god!
been launched anyway.
You are sending the cube.
I actually quite like it. I think the guy on the 23.
Yeah.
It's poor for black, even with the lead. Yeah, he lets it go.
Sure. Yeah. I think if one of those checkers had been out, I think you'd be taking it and trying to counter blitz.
Yeah.
All right, 6-0. Things are not going Vincent's
This is progressing
way.
very quickly, very well for George.
Yeah. George is playing very fast. He has used 27 seconds on his clock. We are in, I think this is the 5th game, 4th game, 5th game. We were starting to see his style. Classic Turkish style, play fast, win big. Vincent is taking his time, but it's not doing him any good for now. They're taking a little break by the looks of it. So what's your impressions of this match so far, James?
Yeah, obviously 2 guys who just go very much on what they see in front of them. They're both playing fairly quick. Vincent has obviously used, as you say, used more of his clock. George has got the guns of Navarone and has just been launching them, and it's working out.
Oh, for sure. Apparently that was a 1,055 pass, so well passed. This leads me to believe that there were a lot of missed cubes before. Double G gets you to 2 away at 6 away. Okay. All right. My word. No, hang on. No, Double G would get you to Crawford at 6 away. He's not 6 away. He's 5 away.
He's 5 away.
Oh no, he was 5 away. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're correct. That's a good pass. I think it's easy to see that. Oh, he's on the bar against the blitzing structure. You want to take it, but yeah, your blitz is probably going to fail. That is, I don't know who that was. Was that somebody saying it was a break, a timeout, a tea break? Maybe Vincent and Nardi just wanted to go splash some water on his face, just go do a bit of shadow boxing, get pumped up.
So, Alex is asking where the tournament is. It's not in Monte Carlo, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, we're in the beautiful little seaside town of Beaulieu-sur-Mer. We're not far from Monaco. We're not far from Nice. We're on the Côte d'Azur. You should come and see it. It's a nice place.
Easy place to get to.
Yeah,
Direct flights to Nice.
Yeah,
beautiful place, as you say, James. So I'd recommend to anyone listening to give this a shot next year.
Yeah, it's a great tournament. The one downside is that it's so close to the World Championships in Monte Carlo that for a lot of international players, you kind of got to choose one or the other, unless you're living the life of luxury and can come just down and spend a month or 2 in the south of France, which I'm sure we can all do.
It is near Nice, Alex. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a half-hour drive, maybe. Not far, just along the coast. I don't have any photos I can put on. Well, I don't have my computer in front of me. I just have a screen. How is the weather, James Newman?
I would say it's an upgrade from Glasgow. I could say that. Although actually Glasgow wasn't so bad when I left. But no, it's very nice. What would you say, mid-20s at the moment?
Or maybe even a bit warmer than that.
Could be a little warmer.
Yeah, the skies are beautiful. We can't see this because we are in a casino, in the Casino de Beaulieu. So we're not really enjoying the sunshine. Although this is probably the only casino I've ever seen where they do have windows in the games room. So it is pretty nice. And we're right. Like you step out and you're almost on the Mediterranean.
The sea is warm enough to swim in. I can
Have you been
vouch for that.
swimming?
I have not been swimming, but Warner Solomon I saw emerging from the sea, looking very happy with himself earlier.
I suppose
Even if
you-
the backgammon hadn't gone quite as he'd hoped. But
I suppose technically, like off the coast of Glasgow, the sea is technically warm enough to swim in. You won't die.
You need to be made of stern stuff to attempt it up there. People do go wild swimming or get in the sea, but really you want a wetsuit.
Yeah, I was
Almost
up.
all year, I'd say.
I was up by Edinburgh and in South Kilbride at Christmas. We went for a walk on the beach, and there were quite a few people in the water. So it's good for your constitution, apparently.
Yeah.
It is. It's a nice casino. This is the third year in a row that we've had it, and it's always been in this casino. You can see one of those kind of rotating adverts. You'll see a little logo for the casino. It's nice. It's very pleasant. It's quite classy, and Beaulieu is a very moneyed town. It's very Côte d'Azur. You see a lot of beautiful cars. Like when I stepped out last night, I saw 2 Bentleys parked by the front of the casino.
Yeah, I've seen it. There's a good array of high-value automobiles on show. Apparently, there was a vintage car show down at the Cap, either today or tomorrow. I think I saw a advertisement for that. If that's your bag.
Yeah, you should certainly go and check that out. And yeah, it's lots of beautiful people. Obviously, there's actually a nightclub just a couple of buildings down the road, and if you sit outside the front of the casino, this little terrace on a Friday or Saturday night, it's a catwalk of beautiful people wearing beautiful clothes.
Maybe you can explain what was going on yesterday then, because it was closed yesterday.
Really?
I was very surprised. Thursday, as you said, it was going off.
Yeah.
Very, very busy. Loads of people coming in and out. Music was going. Last night? Nope.
Wow, Friday night. That's okay.
Although I did hear something coming from across the water over in Beaulieu-sur-Mer.
Okay.
So maybe they have some agreement where they
Well, there's always going to be a party
alternate
going on.
nights. But yeah, you can find something somewhere for sure.
Alex has asked if there's a delay. I think there's a delay of about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on the Wi-Fi. I could set it to a bit less, but it's fine. But yeah. I drove it over from Nice this morning and see some amazing boats on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just where the paint job costs like 10 million euros.
Right.
But yeah. But it's a nice place. This is the second year I've been here. Is this your first time, second time?
It is. This is the first time I've been here. I've not deliberately, but almost entirely managed to not come to France my entire life.
Oh wow!
It's a very, very random thing. I've been to lots and lots of countries. France, somehow not since a school trip many years ago now.
Wow.
So very good first experience as an adult for me down here for sure.
We should certainly
So
come
I'll
back.
certainly be coming back.
I come and visit Paris. We have a great
Yeah,
club.
absolutely. As you mentioned earlier, you run the BMAB tournaments you mentioned up there, so that'll be a good thing to come and do.
The Vito Backgammon Championships. Nothing to do with Ultimate Backgammon Championships, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, here we are.
Here
We're
we
back. 6-2 opener. 6-1 punishes it.
George just comes straight back in, sits down, and carries on.
Keeps beating Vincent and Nardi mercilessly with his dice. Not literally. Double 5 is.
That's going to work as well.
I don't. I find blitz cubes quite hard at leading scores. Obviously, if he fans like that, I would still shift it.
Cube.
He rolls on. He did that so fast. Oh, especially with the 2 blocks.
Well, with the block there,
He might have been
now
playing
you're too good.
He might have been too good earlier, actually.
Maybe, right.
Oh, Vincent is in a terrible place at the moment.
That's going to make the 4.
And this is just an absolute brutal beating. 1-6. Someone call the referee. Call it
Yeah.
off. Call it
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
That
So what
double
do you
one
do
is not
here?
doing
There's
a
no
lot.
need to panic at the back, is there? So you just
No.
stay
I
flexible.
like bringing it to the 8, so you go
I
more.
do as well. So you're then firing at the 2 as well. Yeah.
Here, I don't think he needed to come to the 21. 4-3, another fan. Vincent, you can see he's looking a bit slumped. Come on, this is not over. This is backgammon. Comebacks happen all the time, although they are quite tough when your opponent is doing this much magic with with the dice.
And here, oh, there you go. Makes the deuce. It continues.
Yeah, Vincent's probably already thinking about backgammons at this point.
Yes.
It is a horrible feeling when your opponent is just absolutely on fire. He's picking up the 4th checker and bringing it around, or bringing that one down. So any 3s or 4s will hit. A double 5 would be beautiful. You'll take a 5. It's a glimmer of hope. Even if
Even if you
it,
can just make the anchor, that saves some of the gammons. But
yeah, but this is
this is
George
very
says
grim.
no. George says no to the anchor, and
Yeah.
he's going to roll his double 2 or double 4.
Ooh, narrowly avoids the 2.
5-3
That's
covers from the 13.
There we go.
And this is, I'm going to say that the Vincent probably played a 0 in this game.
I think, yeah.
George, I think he missed a cube, although he may have immediately gone.
You were right. The fact that he had the extra block there, maybe it was too good straight away. I don't think so at the score.
Yeah, this has just been all right. I don't know. I feel quite bad for Vincent at the moment, especially when you're trailing 6-0 and getting this just thrown in your face. It's tough. I do think George has not been playing perfectly. I think we're going to get some interesting cube decisions coming. If in the next game Vincent can get into a volatile position, I think George will be taking some pretty risky cubes. We might see a comeback. Probably not in this game, although there are some shot levers, but it's going to be such hard work containing a checker. Here we go. Oh no, they still go one on the block. All right. No, obviously he rolls the 3-1.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is brutal. Okay, there's gonna be no backgammon.
It's gonna be 8-0, barring a minor miracle.
I don't think it's possible to save the gammon here. So 3 away, 11 away. I think we're going to be looking at the high 80% winning rates. I want to see Vincent come out fighting in the next game. I want to see him attacking, sending vicious cubes. Let's see if George is gonna take him. Yeah, he's playing for extra decisions. This is not a beam up tournament. He'll probably be looking at his PR. He's a strong player. He does analyze. So I'm not sure he'll be. If it continues like this, I'm not sure he'll want to relive this game.
No, indeed.
This match. It's yeah. And George just lays on another layer.
Let's not forget to leave that guy there. Right, okay, finally the concession. And we go to 8-0.
Okay, 8-0. Okay. Can Vincent pull off a miraculous comeback here? It wouldn't be the first time we've seen it on this channel. He came back from very improbable position. DMP, he looked down and out in the previous round. He pulled it back.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I commentated it.
Yeah, that double 4 just after Stefan had come in, and then that just slammed the door in the face.
Oh no, George is not slowing down. Apparently,
no, the double 5 again. It's Groundhog Day from the previous game.
Now cubes are a lot more difficult. I think in general,
right, that's a better roll for Vincent.
Yeah, general in blitzy positions when you're 3 away, you do not send. All right, 5-1. All right, let's see if Vincent can steady the ship a little bit here. 4-1 is a double hit, which is standard, but a bit unpleasant when your opponent has three points on the board. 4-2. Yeah, point on head. I like it. Will he roll the ace? Yes, you know he'll roll 2 of them. Actually,
Not
2.
quite as useful as it would be normally. So what's this? Just 7 and then step up with 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Not much else to do.
Will Vincent come in? Yes. Double 5. He'll come right around and hit, I think.
This is the other option.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You equalize the board. You have your anchor, so you don't really want to go crazy. And he would have been hit. And he's learned his lesson from the previous game.
Yeah.
1-4 is interesting. What do you do here? Oh, he played that fast. Would you?
That's
That's
okay.
a beautiful roll, and we're going to see
Vincent
a cube. Even if, unless
started
he
to
comes in
fight
with
back.
2-6.
Well done, James.
Oh my god!
You
No, you didn't
called
do
it from the commentary.
No,
chair.
I said 2-6. 1-6 is actually better.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But at least Vincent does not fan, and no cubes here. 5-1 is not.
I guess
amazing.
you step up with that one and at least cover the block.
Yeah, for sure. 5. This could be a
I mean,
cube, but I think with
would
4
be
back.
very tempted to be cubing this. We're 8-0 down.
Yeah. If he fans, obviously he doesn't. I think with the juice point made, it's not volatile enough. I think you just come out, and do you hide the blot, or do you just come around?
Well, you're leaving a shot there either way off the midpoint, so I think I would have been tempted to come round.
Yeah, double 2. Obviously, George has the
Well,
response.
Do you do that, or do you cover? You could have covered the deuce there. Again,
Yeah,
he played
he
it very
could've,
fast.
but
He could
he's-
have played that from the 8.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that could have been a cube. Getting a third one back is a lot of gammons, and here he's lost his market. This is a
too
double
good
pass.
now. Is it too good?
I think with the juice point and with that many checkers back, it might not be too
Might
good.
not be too good, but I mean, I'll
certainly
be
a
passing
cube.
it in an instant.
Yeah. And he does. No, I think he had a couple of really nice opportunities to send a cube, even on the bar, getting a third one back. There's so many cracking numbers. So okay, I think Vincent needs to kind of take a deep breath, calm down, and just focus because he needs to send these cubes. He needs to get gammons.
I was a little surprised there that he didn't send that a few rolls before.
Yeah. Okay. So 6-4, another aggressive opening. I like it. All right. 5-2 is splitting again. I don't
think it's right there, is it? I think you normally play 13-11.
And the double 1 is no. I think I might have switched there.
I think you could put one on the bar and make the 5. Yeah.
He played it so quickly, and George managed to run one to safety. Like, your priming structure is trash with that juice point. So he split. He brings another one down. He wants to go for the attack. 5-4 is weak. Bring 2 now. I think I would cube. You got the 8s. You got a better structure. You got a better board.
Again, at the score, you would think so.
And he's making 3 point. The cube has got to be coming unless he rolls like a double 1, double 3. 6-2 makes the
6-2 is
bar.
not a bad roll, but I would still be
considering.
Thinking about it, surely, at the score.
Come on, A, B, C, D. Always be considering doubles. Yeah. 5-2 is rough stuff. You gotta go back. Yeah. I brought 2 from there. Okay, I think I might have just gone to the ace and kept a bit more flexibility. Okay. Double 4 is too fast. You could with the race, I'm not sure, but I would probably be cubing this. You got complete dominance in the outfield.
So, yeah.
But he's not doing it.
There's a lot in board.
And now he's going to smash
position
it.
now. I mean, what do you do there? Do you give up the?
Yeah, you blitz. You point
the
on his
blitz,
head.
of course.
You just point on his head. Like, well, if you're going to do that, you can make the 4 point.
No, you're right. No, the blitz had to be the play.
Yeah, 4-1 makes that. Cube and probably pass. I don't like this position. It might be a take. He's thinking about it. He's covering his face, but he's rolling on I think he's a little bit timid with the cube. This is
I'm
not
a little
like
surprised.
This is not like Vincent. I think he can afford to be more assertive, more aggressive, especially at this score.
Do you think maybe there's this kind of psychological impact you can have sometimes when you've just been blitzed to death?
Oh, for
That you
sure.
then just get paranoid that the jokers keep coming.
Yeah, for sure. Now he cubes to 16, which is original. Yeah. And I think with the double 5, the race is quite hard now. And that he does that, which I quite like. He could have blitzed, but I think that's much better. 3s are good. 6-4 is cocked. 5-4 is not much better. He's kind of counting on a 3. And it's 3-4 Vincent. Does that do anything good? No,
Not
I think
really.
you could put one on the 7 maybe. I don't think you want to risk indirect shots.
Well, I think you can play. Okay, he's done this.
I like it. Gives you a 6 to hit with without breaking a 7. 5-1 continues to break.
I wouldn't have been thrilled at leaving the fly shot there. I'm not sure he had to. But
5-2 is another weak one. I think I put one on the 3 and just come down to the 12. I think
yeah,
I
this
prefer
is what I think he could have done with the 5 last time. Is just play to the 3. It's not really. You just don't want the fly shot.
Yeah. As a good friend of the channel, Nicolas Sikri says, you do not spit on indirect shots. Okay, he's left a 3-5 joker.
3-5.
He doesn't roll it, but he does get the 3, so obviously he's stepping up. And any 5, 3, 2, or 1, 4, 3, he's got to hit. This is mandatory, I think. He's not.
Otherwise, your race is no good, is it?
No.
Well, it's not crushing anyway. You may still be behind. I don't know what the count is from there, but
you got to hit.
I think you have to try hitting there.
Yeah, you have to make something happen. If he runs out, you have a good chance of just losing the race. It's not comfortable. Your opponent has a 5-point board, but there is a gap on the 5 points. You're not necessarily lost. The 4 is a killer. He doesn't get it. Amazingly, he did not.
How was that not a 3-1?
Yeah,
3-2.
Or 5-2. That's nice. And then I think you just
now you can do this.
Yeah, now you go fishing. All right. It doesn't come in. Here's where he rolls the double 4s. Double 5. 3-1 is it's good. You can't really go fishing.
Well, there again, I think you could have done. You could have played 5-2, 5-4, possibly.
You're risking. You're risking for not that much game.
Can go wrong. Yeah.
5-4. Take one off. Go to the 2. And all right, it looks like Vincent's going to pick up a couple of points, but there are double 6s which turn things around. Sorry, Vincent. I'll stop doing that.
No, he's still pretty long odds from here.
Yeah, another double 6 will not stop.
That will put the cat among the pigeons. No, there's the miss.
Okay, 5-1 is a bad one. 1-3. I think even rolling 1s all the time, he's fine. He's a bit stacked on the low points. Another
miss.
Has the magic worn off for George Simpson Jr.?
Maybe used it all up. Yeah.
Indeed. 1-3. Yeah. So this is an interesting score. It's going to be 3 away, 8 away. 8 away scores are quite interesting. Recubes become just vicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an initial cube at a 4 away score. So George is going to be extremely conservative about sending a cube at 8-3. But I think Vincent is going to be pretty aggressive at sending the initial cube anyway, just because he's almost never going to get a recube.
Okay, that does it. So
okay,
8-3.
3 away, 8 away. Alex, can you give us an update on the match equity at 3 away, 8 away? I think
I might be able to do this one. No,
I think it's
about 80%.
I think it's 14% for Vincent here. I did memorize the table. There's something, and I don't use it, so I obviously forgot it.
3 away, 8 away is 3 plus 3. 6. Yeah, I think it's 80.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's 80.
I would say that Vincent probably has a skill advantage here. I think George's takes have been questionable. He's been playing extremely quickly. I don't know if you've looked at the
Yeah, his
clock.
clock is still.
He's used
still hasn't
30.
moved.
He's used 33 seconds, and we are at 8-3. I think this must be the eighth or ninth game. He's playing extremely fast. This is not speed gammon. You can afford to take your time.
Yeah, maybe he's just one of these guys who gets in his rhythm and just, doesn't want to overcomplicate it.
Here, I'm not sure about the slot. You got a blitzing structure
there
and
we go.
the
It's
6-4.
been punished.
All right, yeah. He's gone up a gear again, George. 1-3 comes in with both. All right. We're not going to see a cube. 5-4 points on head, of course. We are back to classic George Simpson
Normal
Jr.
service has been resumed.
A slight failure on one line, but we're back. What's that? I don't see that there's a 3 in there.
3.
Where's the other dice? I don't
It's
see
right
it.
in the middle of the logo, next to the
Oh,
2
3,
painted
4.
dice.
Great camouflage. Great
Yeah.
camouflage. All right. 3-4. You can't hit. You can't do a great. Oh no, you can. You can make this a 7.
Yeah,
I think,
that's
yeah.
about the only constructive thing.
And it's a beautiful point to make when your opponent is stacked on the ace point. 3-5 is, you make the 5 point, sure, why not? You're not that worried about being hit. There are some jokers. 4-5 is not one of them. It's actually a pretty
you just bring
bad,
this in.
Yeah. Vincent is in the market for 4. Doesn't get it.
That's just going to make the bar.
All right, he's got some priming structure. 2-3 is you come out
I
for
guess
sure.
you step up and then just do this.
And you uglify your board a little bit more.
You do, but it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a direct shot. 3-1. You
I think
make
you
the
make
anchor.
the anchor now, surely.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But you can hit, but your breaking points and the double 6. I think you would rather have
see
hit.
what that is. Is that a double 6?
It's a double 6.
It is.
Okay, now he regrets not hitting.
No.
I've seen this structure before, but on the other side of the board. I might have stepped up to the 20 with the 4, although it is pretty risky. 6-5 leaves a direct shot with a 3. 1-6, yeah, there's also that. 1-4 is a poor decision by Vincent.
What was he thinking?
Yeah, they roll better. 6-3 doesn't make a point. He's forced to leave a shot with the ace. Vincent is pretty blotty. 3-5 is a whiff, but he does get to make
You
his.
can make the deuce and then just come in, I suppose.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the checker still on the 13.
Yeah, it's quite hard to see when there's only one back there. 6-5 covers and there's no 5. Oh, there is a 5. Oh no, there's no 6. Sorry, yeah. Double 1 is actually quite a nice roll. It's slow. It doesn't crack.
Yeah.
You're not forced off your anchor. 4-5 is pretty nice. Might be some natural G's coming. 6-2. I think I'd still keep the 5 point anchor.
Still stay there, yeah.
Yeah. Are there any bad ones? I'm trying to think.
Just double 1 is
Double 1
bad
is
next time for black.
ugly.
Black.
It's ugly for red as well. You'd be shifting.
Yeah, it is.
around.
Yes.
I don't think you need to do this.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna crack. What is bad here? 3-4.
I'm not sure
No,
about that.
I don't think you need to do this. And that I think I'd
just take one off the 3. Looks reasonable.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to clear the 6. All right, 1-3 is. I'd make the 2 point maybe.
Yeah.
He's in gammon
He
save
doesn't want to
mode
make the 2.
because there's still quite a lot of shots coming.
Here you can just take 2 off again or do
No, I don't know why you do that. Like if you're gonna dump one on the floor.
Yeah, it seemed a bit of both. That play is a bit strange.
All right, 6-3. I'd probably bring one down to the 11 and make the 2.
I suppose Vincent's a little conscious of the racing gammons as well, which is why he's not immediately making the deuce.
Yeah, 6-4.
That's
All
safe.
right. Yeah, but it's leaving things a little bit stiff. 2-5.
Yeah, you just bring it in.
No, I
The
think you
Vincent's
just.
position is nice. If you can get a shot, it will almost certainly be a winner. Yeah, leave that
I
structure.
think I'd just get the crossover here. You've still got a lot of numbers to cover if you do get the hit.
No, yeah,
Now
double
he's just going to
pass.
double him out.
At this score, though, like that cube was probably worth considering a bit longer.
Yeah, yeah.
I still think it's a pass, but I would, you gotta look at every cube your opponent sends you, because recubes is so valuable. But I just think the position was very bad. I think the pass was considerably less than it could have been. All right, another lovely opening.
Immediately comes in with the 6-1 again, yeah.
Indeed. And the double
And
six.
then the
Yeah. All right, this is a blitzing
classic
structure.
double 6 response that you can't play well.
And we've seen that George likes to split into blitzing structures, so we might see a cube.
But that's definitely just going to slot the 4. That's
pretty rough.
I don't like that.
Yeah, the 4 slot is probably nicer. 6-3 runs out. You rolled the double 6. You got the racing lead, so let's go. And we get the 3 naturally. There are some returns. 2, 6, 3, 5, 4, 6. 1, 4 is not one of them. You could.
What do you do with this?
There is a slot on the 5. I don't like slotting when I've got a blitzing structure, because it's not important where you go. That does bring people down.
You're risking getting stuck here pretty quick.
And,
yeah, well, that would have been bad anyway.
There was also a hit. He could have hit on the 17 point. He's playing so fast. Oh my god. Chris Bray would be horrified. All right, now he's
probably want to get them moving.
Blitzy structure. You're behind the prime, so you're not cubing. But here you're pointing on head, and if he comes in,
that's a very nice roll.
If he comes in badly, you're getting cube, and you're probably taking it because you got the prime going. Unless obviously he rolls the magic rolls. I'm not going to say them because it will obviously come true. 1-5 is not amazing. I think you got to stop and consider here.
And he
rolls
quick.
The Joker.
Very quick.
And now he's lost his market if he doesn't come in well. 5-6, another bang, the market's gone. And
playing on. Well, now I could see why.
Although actually, with George is passing this, immediately.
Yeah, that's.
He's wasted a ton of equity here.
I think so. Yeah.
Now, what are you risking here? Send it early. Send it early. You're losing badly in the match. You've got to send it.
That looked like it could have been one of the classic miss, too good.
Yeah, that we all know and love.
That we were discussing earlier. Yeah.
The joys of transcribing. Okay. 2-1. We have the defensive split and down, which is correct at the score. 3-4. I think you want to hit on the juice here. I don't think the split and down is correct. I don't think 2 down is.
Okay, that's very aggressive. I'm not sure that's
and he gets
right.
He can be hit with this, or he can build.
It looks like making the points, and then
maybe. I don't think I step up here. That
looks
fine.
Pretty good.
3-2 makes the bar. We have Chaba Dade from Belgium, from Brussels, in the chat. Hello, Chaba. He's a great friend of the channel. He joined us for the previous BMAP tournament, and he'll be with us on the 7th of July. Okay, what do we got? 2-6. Do you run here? You don't love splitting, you don't love slotting.
Yeah, George made a curious play the roll before making the deuce. He could have made the bar, which I think would have been better.
Yeah, much stronger. This 6-5 is rubbish. In fact, this 5 is absolute trash. Thankfully, he's got a 3-point
strips
board.
midpoints is a bad roll.
Thankfully, he's got that 3-point board. Otherwise, might be seeing a cube. He doesn't have any structure really yet, but that 3 is great, and the 2 is beautiful. I think if George can't make himself a nice advanced anchor, might be seeing a cube, especially with 3 checkers behind that anchor. A 4-6 is not good. It does run out. You gotta think about these cubes.
5-2 is pretty useless.
Did you hit on the ace here?
What else are you going to do?
You can bring 2 down. Don't love.
Don't really love giving up the midpoint there, to be honest.
Nah, it connects really nicely with the 22-point anchor.
That looks like what he's
sorry,
going
my
for.
bad. Chava is from Ghent rather than Brussels. Beautiful city. I recommend going there. We have Tapio saying good evening, guys and gals. Good to have you in the chat. That's great.
Okay, we've gone for the tempo hit in the end.
And we got results. And now you got to think about the cube. You got a direct shot to get a third one back. You don't have much of a board, but you can hit. You can make your 4th one if you're leaving a direct shot. I think I'd hit here. Oh, there's so many returns.
We've got the blotting board. I don't know. Maybe he's just going to make the ace. Yeah, it's very ugly, but
this is so
didn't see much else to do.
Double 2 is
That's
nice.
a nice roll for George.
Upgrade your
now
anchor.
You can step up. Yeah.
Okay, this position is not ideal for Vincent. 4-1 is not helping matters. I don't know what you do. Just down to the 8.
Maybe this.
You can't dump a checker on the 8.
No way. No.
All right, 4-1 gets the shot. Breaks his midpoint to do it.
I think this is fine. Not leaving anything.
Yeah,
well,
but
5-6.
Seeing some ugly structures. 5-3. I think I come in on the 5 and slot the 3.
Yep, agreed.
These God. I said sometimes backgammon is beautiful.
There's not been one of those. Most of the games have not gone that way for sure. 4-2.
You make the bar.
I think you just make the.
Make bar fight.
Make the bar, yeah.
I suppose he's got the block. He's got a weaker board.
Yeah, that's reasonable actually.
6-3 comes in and go with slots to 2. It's almost forced. 2-5.
Again, another nice roll.
Yeah, but that stack on the 9 and the stack on the 2 are not working well. That's really nice. That just comes out. I don't think he needs to urgently cover the 3-point yet. Although it might be worthwhile. He's not duplicating anything. Ones are not. Well, ones would just go to 2-1 anyway.
Okay.
All right, he's improved his board. I don't think this is a bad one. 1-5 comes out and hits. Beautiful roll.
Yes.
Now we do have some nice returns from Vincent with 1-5-3-5. He'll take that, I think. Now, I don't think you can hit. No, you can't hit with the break the 7 to make hit with 3. And 7 comes out and covers.
Another great number.
Yeah, wow. George is
grim again for Vincent.
Yeah, after a couple of missteps in the past couple of games, George is firing on all cylinders again.
Well, I guess you can just play. Yeah, there's slightly fewer. You could have just played to the 11 there. That's slightly fewer numbers.
Yeah, we got 4-5. Double 4 is.
It would have been a.
Double 4 is
would
nice.
have been punished.
But what do? You bring them all out? I think you have to stop and count the race here.
Yeah, bringing them all out looks probably good.
Mm-hmm. Trevor says that sometimes backgammon is not even fun. Yeah, nobody likes dealing with bad rolls, but that is part of the deal. If you only had good rolls, it would be a very easy game.
I think I'll probably play 6-2 here. It just leaves you slightly more builders on your low numbers. It doesn't make a lot of difference.
What are the alternatives going from 22, 18, 14, 10, 6 is a thing, but you're still primed. I think you got to get out of there with everyone.
I think this is right. Yeah.
With
you
everyone
don't want to stay back there. It's just becomes too easy for George.
Yeah, and
it makes it a little more awkward, and you're optimising your race as well.
You'd love to free up one of the 3 checkers on the 18, but a double shot is way too dangerous.
No, it's too much. Yeah.
So yeah, I think between 6-2 and 7-3, I I don't know. I think I might go for the crossover with
Maybe
7-3.
7-3 actually. Yeah, if we're talking about optimizing race, that would make sense.
And in any case, you don't need to save a 6. Your 6s are fine. They come back there. Maybe he's given it a count. Okay. No, it's 4-6. No, he must have moved one of the die.
Double 4.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I didn't know you could just slot. All right. We'd already that.
played the extra 4.
Okay, that it makes a nice point. We might actually be close to a cube for George, depending on the race. I think like, in terms of crossovers, we're 6 for 6. Oh no, 7 for 6.
6-3 is very nice for George.
Yeah, I think this might be a little early for Q for George. 2-3 is not a great roll. Alright, he's made his board. The chance of shots are low. Double 2 is not, but it's alright. What? No. I don't quite get that.
Okay, he must think he's just sufficiently far ahead just to give himself maximum flexibility on these clearing numbers.
Yeah, I would have
no immediate shot levers.
I would have cleared the 8 point there, I think.
There you go, that's done.
That's a killer. That's going to be double pass. Yeah. Unless he'd rolled a double 6 himself, I don't think this is anyway.
Yeah, even at the score, this is double pass.
You let it go. 1 away, 7 away, Crawford. We are, I think this is what 9% for Vincent here. Chaba says that the one before the double 2 looked like a cube. It could well have been. Now he's thinking about it. Well, you got to think about it, but I just don't think. I don't think he's got enough race. There's a ton of wastage on the juice point with 6 checkers, but it's no, the race is too hard to win from this position. I think it's a small double and a huge pass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Crawford. Let's see if Vincent can do something about this assault from George.
So we're at one of those scores where the gammon doesn't really help Vincent, so he's just going to be trying to win the game. Get to an even score away.
No, he's playing aggressively though. And George is playing his game.
Yeah.
He's playing his game.
Rolling the good numbers and then moving the checkers in the appropriate manner.
Yeah. So some scores the checkers just play themselves. All right. 6-5. All right. Backgammon go. I love it. 9.3%. I was not far off actually. Yeah, 9.3% for Vincent. 1-2 is
That's just an anchor.
Yeah, there are 7s. All 7s hit, and that's not one of them. That's
4-2 still pretty good.
Yeah,
I guess you just make 4.
Oh, yeah, you're taking that all day. Can he roll a 5? Yes. I think I'd rather make the 8 than the 3 here.
I think so.
Oh, you really love priming the
3. Yeah, the 3 is useful from the 10.
Yeah. The 3-6 which hits. 2-1 is. Ugh. Yeah, splitting I think is important. Do you split all the way? I'm not sure I like going to 23.
Yeah.
6-5. I don't know what this does. You can run to the 11, but it's a little bit dangerous. You can point on head. You can bring 2 down to disconnect your anchor.
This looks reasonable, I think.
2-5.
That I think can run.
Yeah,
seems okay.
If he manages to get out, he's in very good shape. 3-4.
4-3. That
you can
is
point
a
on
choice.
head.
You can hit outside as well.
Yeah,
that looks pretty strong.
That's a solid roll, as we've come to expect. 3-6 is a fan, also as we've come to expect. 3-2. Yeah, this is just to the 5,
I just
maybe?
guess goes to the 5. Yeah, you'd like to leave it there to try and pick up the block, but not an option.
Vincent would really need to plug one of those gaps in the prime. I like that. This gives more coverage to the 9 point. 4-2. Do you run here? It's a lot of shots. This is probably fine.
Yeah.
Double 6. It goes. It good news and bad news.
Pretty much forced.
Fills in the hole, gives a 5 prime, but leaves you stranded. In desperate need of some good numbers. I think. Oh, I might have run out with a 6-4 there, but it's a bit dangerous. 3-1. All right, he's
number for Vincent.
delighted with the 3. He'll take it even with a 1. 1-5 hits, and then
I have to try.
Can Vincent find a 4? Is the question on everyone's lips? No, but he does find a 1. And can George find a 6? Unsurprisingly, yes, but he goes for the attack rather than running.
Not sure. I think I don't know.
It's a
would have
hard
been very
one.
difficult to see beyond using one of the 6s to escape there.
Yeah, 6s are such precious commodities. He's rolled a double.
No,
he rolled 5-4.
Yeah.
And now his position is degrading completely. 4-1 hits. And Poor just goes to the ace point. Yeah. That way, if he comes in, he's still very nicely primed. 2-6 is almost forced. Oh no, he's coming into the ace. All right. Oh, so ugly, but I think that might be necessary. 4-1. They can pass.
Yeah, that looks good.
5 and 6. I think George is happy to dance for a while. Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure you really want your opponent on the bar here. You want to kind of trigger the trap plays. There's not going to be many with a 3rd checker on the anchor though. I think it's just going to come into the 5. You'd love him to crack further with 4s and 3s. There we go. And Vincent's pretty solid favor up. What would you give him here?
Oh, extremely high.
80%?
Yeah, it's not. I think it's got to be more. Must be more.
Tapio says he'd rather watch this than the football, and Chava says there's way more adrenaline in backgammon than in football. I think so. It's such an unpredictable.
That's super flexible now for Vincent.
Yeah, this looks unless
almost over.
Unless George can pull out something magical. This is I think 2
you
off.
could just take 2 off.
Yeah, sure. But all right, it's going to be 1 away, 6 away post Crawford. So gammon go, preferably backgammon go. We could see it. It's a phenomenon called the Erewhon effect, which I've seen in French backgammon, which is when you are 3 away Crawford and win with a backgammon, which is a cruel way of doing it. I saw that in the final of the HSBT Bion last year. It's caught on film. It's beautiful, beautiful cinema. 6-5. I think I'd probably go with both. I don't see much advantage.
Well, it's 6-3 is about all you've got. I mean,
yeah, but you're not containing anything.
No, you're not. No, but
you don't care that much about gammons, but you don't love them. No, you just point on head, make 3 point. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. They are talking about something. I don't know why they've stopped. The clock is still running.
I mean, unless you're going for the gammon hit, then you could just do this. Yeah, this is just completely safe.
Yeah, they're both safe, so you wouldn't mind a gammon.
I mean,
it takes away a free pass. Yeah, seems fine. Yeah. Like he's losing so few games from here. 2-3. Is he going to roll the 6-4 joker or anti-joker? No, 5-3, which is
doesn't
fine.
Get any off, but it's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yeah, with 9 checkers left, double 2 doesn't do anything. Brings 1 in, stacks them a bit higher on the ace point. 6-2, fine. Has Vincent de Nardi found his footing, or is it a bit too little, too late, in your opinion?
Well, when you get to 6 away, as you said, stranger things have happened. You get that cube over, obviously immediately.
Mm-hmm. Are you
No tricks at that sort of score. You
Yeah.
just get it over.
Yeah. When there's a free take, do you like to play and keep it going for a bit longer to see if you can get them to pass it?
Well, I saw a very good example of this yesterday in the doubles.
Yeah?
Yes. So the Chris and Cecilia Rogers pairing managed to deploy the trick to legitimate, very good effect.
Was there a gammon risk?
There was a small gammon risk. They were in a holding game against the crunch board.
Mm.
The nasty roll occurred, double blotted, but it was still a huge take
And they
because
passed.
the gammons were relatively low. You need to pick up both of them to then have your 40-odd% for a gammon.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big take, but he got them to drop
Wow.
from sitting on the cube all game. So that was interesting, yeah.
But you got to wonder how much equity you're actually losing by not sending.
A lot of people do say that you end up just tricking yourself more often than you trick your opponent, which is, I don't know. I think if you know what you're doing, I think there's value in holding on to it sometimes.
Yeah, Chavez says he takes all cubes when odds play. I don't think you want to take all of them. If it's a big gammon risk, I think you need to take that into consideration. But the real danger is actually losing your market.
Mm-hmm.
You get to
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you roll the joker, you get to massive gammons, and what do? You just got to play on for 2 good, and instead of playing for 4 points, you're playing for 2.
Yeah.
And you look like an idiot, and you don't win the game or the match. Yeah, so
So all in all, not a good outcome.
No, suboptimal.
Yeah.
5-6 is a fan. Things are looking quite nice for Vincent here. He's blitzing away. He's going to try and make points or bring people down. 2 or 3 hits loose. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wouldn't make the anchor. I'd bring more people in. 4-3 anchors up.
Beautiful.
Beautiful roll for George. What is this? 4-1. Yeah, sure. Now he's just in a mutual holding game. He might be regretting not hitting on the ace point now. But his position is still decent. He's in a mutual holding game with a racing lead. 4-2. He's rolling, I'm going to say, mediocre dice. That double 6 would have been astounding. Double 5 is less astounding.
Good.
It evens out the race, but it completely disconnects us with that anchor. And then blots the board. 5-6 is a huge roll if you can get it. Here,
that's just going to come in, I think.
Yeah, I think it's too big to come off the anchor. 5-6 for George.
Wow, do you not? Oh no, you can't run.
No, there's too much danger. 2-3, you're slotting somewhere. You may slot the 2 and bring one to the 6, or you slot the ace. He slots the ace. Okay, I think that's fine. What are we on? 3-1. 3-1. What do we have?
Well, I guess you maintain your mini prime.
Yes. Another one on the 2.
Sure about that. I think I could have slotted 3 and just 7-6 probably.
Yeah. Now you could actually think about running off.
I think probably should run from there.
So what else are you doing?
Yeah.
You can go what 8-2, 3-1.
Don't really like this.
Position is not good. And now he makes his ace, and
now it's kind of equalised when it needn't have been.
Yeah, 5-1. You gotta go. He doesn't have that much to attack with. You go out with a 5 and then just 3-2. You make your board, right?
I think so.
No.
I mean, this is just leaving.
Why leave a free shot here? Why not just go out and try and take control of the outfield? I don't like that. You don't have enough returns if he hits. What is this? 2-6. Now he's got to run.
So he's just going to, well, do you have to run?
Oh, you want to put a 4th one on the juice?
Maybe you can do this.
Ugh. 6-1. It's another stinker. Like with that terrible board from George with the double dub juice point. I'm liking the running play. Like if you don't get hit, maintaining dominance in the outfield is so valuable. 5-3. Oh, the room has gone very silent. I think this is actually us the dinner break up. That explains it. So it'll be a bit quieter so the players can't hear us as much. I did do a test of the streaming equipment on the day before the tournament, and in an empty room, you can hear quite clearly.
Right. Okay.
But when there's some people here, there's normally enough ambient noise to drown everything out.
Well, this has turned into a nice, fun, volatile, back and forth
Can you roll this?
situation.
Oh, the double two
Missed.
fans! There are quite a lot of gammons here now. 3-4 is he gets the hit. Do you put one on the 6? You don't care about getting gammon. Oh no, there you're.
That's a good enough builder from there, I think.
Yeah. 5-1 is
Wow.
another fan. George Simpson seems to have run out of fuel. 3-2. All right, he's happy to
There's
cover
the 2.
and now go to the 6.
Yeah, there are no double fours.
George is,
well,
George
actually,
is
it
dying
isn't. You
for
could get pointed on, but it's still the correct move.
Yeah. A double 4 would have been a super joker. 2-5.
5-2.
Oh,
Bam, there we go.
Now Vincent is smiling. You can't see it, but he is delighted. He can see a path back
Now
into
you
the
just
match.
get out.
I find this looks very much like it's going to be 1 away, 2 away.
And of course, it's just a automatic cube next time.
Yeah,
so
probably
effective
frequently a
DMP
pass.
minus the drop, minus the free drop.
Yeah, so what a comeback if he gets this. This is by no means done and dusted with gammon, but the gammons are in the high 80s, if not even more.
Just shift both of these along.
Yeah, 3 on the bar. George has to roll amazingly to save a gammon when Vincent finally breaks his board.
Yeah, he's going to be close to 80% gammons here, as you said.
Yeah. I don't love the 2.
I don't think I like that necessarily, but that's still pretty safe.
Yeah, Chava says in 2 away, 1 away, there are some situations where the trailer is too good after the first roll. I think they're pretty infrequent. Yeah, you could probably leave it a bit, but I'd still ship it. All right, double 5. He leaves a shot.
Ooh,
He leaves a shot. Does he have the 3? No. But it looks like gammon is pretty secure here for Vincent. Yeah. It's Chava's dream to win a gammon like that. Fantastic. All right, this is turning into a hell of a match, actually. I thought it was dead. What was it? 10.
It looked like it was just going to be one of those whitewash scenarios, but
very much not.
Well, it's 10-9.
10-9. It's everything to play for. It's like 50, 52, 48%. They need to sort out those checkers on the race points. Let's see if they notice. Yeah, they've noticed. They've played backgammon before. All right, 6-2 for Vincent. If he doesn't hit, this is probably going to be a double pass. 4-2 hits, I think it's probably still a double pass. Oh, he takes it immediately. How much? Oh, he's used more than a minute now, George.
Wow, we're down under 21. There we go.
And all right, 5-3. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see much value in I'm bringing down another checker there. Why would you slot? What? No. No, just. Oh, why?
I don't really like that. I think you're stepping up from the back with the other one. I would have preferred to this.
Oh, the double 6 is a
double
nice
6
roll.
has come out.
Yeah, George is flexing. That's why he took the cube. 1-2, I think double slot.
Yep, agreed.
I like leaving the goalkeeper back there. Just leave some nice awkward rolls for George.
Yeah, you even don't really want to anchor, do you? You're better off keeping it back there after the double 6. You know you're a long way down.
For example, 6-2 is going to leave a shot. I think you might have to hit on the 5 point here.
Yeah, with the 2 blots, it's not so.
Yeah, Vincent is not ready for the hit, but he'll take it. He doesn't have a choice. Okay, what have we got double 2 from the bar, enters, hits, and makes a point. Or hits
twice. Very nice.
2 on the bar,
Nice
best by
indeed.
far. Double 5, what a return.
Bam.
Unfortunately, he can't make the 5
I guess
point.
you just make the 3 with the last 2.
Oh, yeah, but you are still delighted with that.
That's a great roll overall, yeah.
This is a very even game. Both of them with 3 checks back. The double 6 could be great. It makes that point and then just makes a 3 point. Just such an even game. I love these kind of DMP matches where anything can happen here. I think just down and slot the 4. But you could bring it in because you might get a shot soon. You don't want to leave too many blocks in your board. 3-2 makes
3-2 is nice.
Makes a 4 point. I think Vincent will be looking for a 4 to activate that goalkeeper. He doesn't have it. I don't know what you do. Just
I guess you
13-8.
just play to the 8. Yeah, I'm not sure about this.
Yeah,
I
you're
would have
making
just
a
brought to
board.
the 8.
4-1. Does that do
4-1
anything?
is safe, but not particularly constructive.
He's not flexible. His next 6s might hurt. 2-1. Yeah.
No, you just do this.
That's
fine.
actually a nice one. 3-1 is not great.
You can play it safely, but it's very ugly. So he chooses to just slot the 2, which is probably better.
Duplicates 1s. Double 3, you make the 4 point, I think, and then slot the 2. Oh no, you can't make.
You can't make the 4. I think
damn.
that's just 3 down, and then 8-6, or even 4-1.
That's an ugly roll, actually. Oh.
They all have to come off the midpoint.
Yeah, I
For
think
sure.
so.
I don't
love
dear.
that. It's possible. Actually, you're maintaining a lot of pressure on that. I think you need to keep his 6s playing badly. Double 5s is a killer. But I don't think you can avoid
I think
leaving.
you just bring everything round. You're not bothered about covering the one on the deuce now with those black's board wrecks. That was the other problem with that play.
A double 5 from Vincent is actually not bad. He equalizes the race a bit. It's still very much in George's favor. A double 1 is a joker. Lovely switch, and then brings up that is the best possible dice for his situation. Double 3 is not good. Things are looking pretty bleak once again for Vincent.
George is going to be wanting. That's not a brilliant roll.
No.
He's going to be wanting Vincent to enter on 5.
For sure. Which he does not. That empty juice point may be a problem later. Actually, no, it won't.
Wow.
Yeah. George is once again showing
comprehensive.
Just once again showing why they call him George Simpson Jr. Rolling jokers. So okay, brings it around. 3-4, just play it safe, win the game.
Just down to a 5, dodge the 5-1 or the 6-1, and you're home and home.
Job's a good one. Vincent, I thought, that's horrible when you do the comeback and you come so far and it's just snatched away from you. It's an absolute killer. It's
not the way the Rocky script goes, is it? The guy on the comeback is supposed to win.
Indeed.
George says no.
George says no. George is having absolutely none of it. I think he's going to need many doubles to come back here. He's arguing over minor points.
Yeah, you're 1% is probably enough.
Yeah, Chava says he'd rather lose 11-0 than have failed comeback. I don't know. At least with the failed comeback, you have something to be proud of. Like when you get whitewashed, it's just miserable from start to finish.
Yeah.
You enjoy none of the match.
But at least you can just tell everyone you got rolled off the board, even if you played rubbish. No one will question you.
Sure. But it's terrible when you get whitewashed and find out you did play rubbish. And you deserved
it's pretty rare, isn't it, that happens? Usually when you get smashed, you turn in a good PR.
Well, you just a few decisions. 6-5. This is too little, too late from Vincent. He needs George to roll a lot of 1s. He's not obliging. He's often.
He's left just strange aesthetics there on the bear off from George.
5-2. This is such a cruel game. And
Yeah,
this is game
That is it.
over.
Well done, George.
Well done, George. You
He
showed.
advances to the final of the second chance bracket.
Yeah. It looked like an absolute domination for a lot of it, but Vincent made a very spirited comeback. I think he could have been more aggressive with earlier cubes. I think if he had been, the result could have been very different. But what an effort!
Yeah.
What an effort! He was
Great
up again.
match in the end. It was fun. Thank you for having me, James.
Well, indeed,
That was
thank you. It's been great.
terrific.
Right,
So, yeah.
Number you, I need something to eat, so I think we'll leave the
Yeah, we'll do
spectators
that
to
there.
their.
So thanks for those listening.
Indeed, it's been a
We'll
pleasure.
catch you later on.